Well guys, the Wii U and 3DS sadness continues, because as of earlier this year, we knew that the online eShops for both the Wii U and 3DS would be gone and we could not make purchases of digital content anymore, but it gets even worse, because last night Nintendo announced for some reason like 12 in the morning this morning, that as of early April 2024, online play and other functionality that uses online communication will end service for the Nintendo 3DS and Wii U software. Thank you very much for your continued support of our products. And they have a link to find out more information about this. But yeah, the online servers for the Wii U and the 3DS will cease to exist as of April of next year, which is actually coming very soon. That's the beginning of next year. And we're not going to have online for those consoles, which is a pretty big deal because there's still a lot of games out there. Now, you know, it's not like huge games that have online functionality that people really need, but there are some games, and I'm going to talk about some of them. Real quick, before we dive in, stop what you're doing real quick. Just leave a like and subscribe. A lot of you right now, at this very moment, are not yet subscribed to the channel. We're trying to reach 20% of you guys subscribed. We're getting very close to reach our goal. Thank you so much. Back to the video. So real quick before we dive into the memorial of games that are going to essentially cease to exist, let's talk about what is actually going to stay. So you can still download stuff that you already have, you know, bought and purchased and stuff, and any extra content that you have, you can still actually download those things. And at the same time, Pokemon Bank is safe. So if those of you that are worried about that, you're good. Now, the biggest one for a lot of people, myself included, that's going to hurt is Splatoon 1. This is kind of sad when you look at it. There's only 3 Splatoon games right now, 1 on the Wii U and 2 on the Switch, and this is the one that started it all. This is the one that I probably poured over 500,000 hours in. I mean, seriously, it was insane how much I played this game, and it actually is pretty sad to know that this game is not going to be able to be played online. Like, the only thing we're going to be able to do in Splatoon 1 is just the campaign and probably walk around the hub. That's pretty sad, I'm not going to lie. And this is the first time we've seen like a primarily focused online game for Nintendo gonna get the boot, which sucks because Splatoon 1 has so much history behind it. I'm sure people still play it to this day. I mean, I think I jumped on a couple of months ago just to see, and the servers were still filling. So people are still playing Splatoon 1 on the Wii U. It's going to be a sad day for Splatoon fans, for sure. Now, all the weapons thankfully have been carried over to the next installment, so the only things that we're missing are the stages and the specials and subs that were, you know, special for this game in particularly. At least for me, it's the stages and the gameplay that's just going to make this game what this game is, because it does feel and look slightly different than the others, just because it's a little dated, but it's Splatoon 1. And just some of those stages are not going to be seen ever again, unless Nintendo decides to bring them back in a future installment, Splatoon 4, 5, 6 or something. But Urchin Underpass is going to be gone forever. Salt Spray Rig, gone forever. And also Bluefin Depot, gone forever, which is just kind of sad. And I can tell you right now, I'm probably going to make a full-fledged video just on this game alone before we get to April of next year, just because it's just so important to me and it meant so much to me when it came out originally on the Wii U. It needs to be talked about before it just initially disappears forever. Super Smash Bros. 4. Man, what a time. This is when we got all those crazy cinematic character reveals like Mega Man and Little Mac and Cloud from Final Fantasy, Bayonetta. It was an awesome time to be a Smash fan, and as we continue to get all these new characters, and before Smash Ultimate was even a thing, it was pretty awesome to see these reveals. And Smash 4 will cease to exist on both the 3DS and the Wii U. You can't play online. Now, of course, you can go play the games and still play the core game. That's perfectly fine, but the online component will be gone. That means no more for glory, no more for fun. You can't do those things online anymore. And there's probably like stats for Smash Run, at least on the 3DS, I'm not 100% sure, that have like online stats or something like that. Also, trophies. So if you're like big on collecting trophies and getting everything in the game done, you might want to try to do that, because I believe some of the trophies do have online, you know, challenges for you to complete. So you might want to hurry up and do that before it's too late. Just a little bit of advice. Now, Smash 4's online wasn't perfect. You know, it had its moments, lots of bad moments and very laggy moments, but at the same time, it's going to be sad that we can't play this game online anymore. I don't even know how many people are playing Smash 4 online as of right now. It could be absolutely no one. It could be a lot of people still. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, it's still going to be a sad day for the Smash community for a game that was really, really good at the time. Mario Kart 8. Look, don't laugh. This is where it all started, all right? This is the reason we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and the Booster Pass DLC and all these extra tracks. It all started here, baby, back in the day, and this was your cups. Yeah, not to say that really anyone wants to go play Mario Kart 8 online on the Wii U. I'm sure there's some people out there are playing Mario Kart 8 online on the Wii U. They are. But, I mean, you're not really missing anything with this one going away, really, at all. Just kind of, I guess, nostalgia of playing on the Wii U. I guess the only other thing we could talk about is the battle system, which is completely different in this game. It was, like, actually putting you on, like, 4 or 5 actual tracks, and you just kind of looped around, like, Toad Harbor over and over again, hitting each other with items. It was pretty bad. I thought it was pretty bad. I think everyone thought it was pretty bad. Yeah, you're not really missing anything with this one. But yeah, Mario Kart 8. If you want to go get your Mario Kart 8 grind on and like level up as much as you can before it's over, go ahead. Be my guest. Now this one is kind of a really big deal with Super Mario Maker on the Wii U, because a lot of us have uploaded stages and different types of levels to the server, and they're all gonna be unplayable anymore. Like, I mean, I'm sure we're able to play our own creations and stuff, but we're not gonna be able to go back and play some of our favorites that we've saved probably, because we can't. I can't remember if you can download people's courses in this game. Maybe there's some type of way we can save them, but yeah, some of those beloved courses from back in the day, we're not going to be able to play them anymore. If you've hearted them or saved certain creators, you're not going to be able to look up stages or find other people's online, which kind of sucks. You should still have your own collection. I'm sure it would work. I'm not 100% sure. I know Super Mario Maker always makes you go online as soon as you turn the game on, so I am a little worried that maybe our courses or something is going to change when this actually goes into effect. I'm not sure. Yeah, for those of you that are still playing the original Mario Maker or even the one on the 3DS, it's kind of sad that you're not going to be able to upload any courses or play anybody's online anymore. Now let's move on to the 3DS side of things. Mario Kart 7 will cease to exist, at least for its online play, which is pretty sad as well. There are a lot of tracks in that game that we will never be able to see again. Now seriously, take this in consideration. This is actually a very big deal, considering the fact that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is adding all of these tracks from all of these past games. And at least right now, based on the data mine, there are no more Mario Kart 7 tracks coming to the game in this last booster pass wave. So that means we're essentially going to lose all of these tracks able to play online with others. That includes the Woohoo Island tracks, Daisy Hills, Mario Circuit, Wario Shipyard, Rosalina's Ice World, Cheep Cheep Lagoon, Bowser's Castle, Shy Guy Bazaar, and even some older returning tracks that are not in Mario Kart 8 right now that we also won't be able to get, such as Nintendo 64 Luigi's Raceway, Nintendo 64 Koopa Beach. We also have Game Boy Advance Bowser Castle 1. Now that could still come. Apparently this rumor is saying that the Bowser's Castle Game Boy version from Mario Kart Tour could still be coming over. There's just lots of stuff with that, but yeah. You also have DK Pass from the DS, Dino Jungle if it doesn't make it into this last wave. You still have DS Airship Fortress, which is a huge one for me and a lot of other people, and of course Luigi's Mansion on the DS. So a lot of these tracks you will never be able to play online with again. Of course you can still race on them when you boot up the game, maybe even some local online, so people that are near you, but besides that, that's about it. The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes. I know this game has lots of mixed opinions and things that people think about this game, but at the same time, it's going to be very sad that we're unable to play this game with others online anymore, when primarily that's how you play this game. Now, you can play alone with 2 other dummies that you'll control, but it's a lot harder and it's a lot more work, and it's just not the same personally. I like just playing around with other players and seeing what they do and just solving puzzles with them. It's a lot of fun. So yes, if you're able to jump online and try to find players, you can. I doubt you'll find anyone right now. I think I tried a year or 2 ago and there was nobody online. But I might even like do like a live stream or something where I play with some of you guys, because I have to play this game again somehow with other players before the servers go down. It needs to work, because this game to me still was a lot of fun. As much hate as it got, it is going to be a game that I do miss playing with people and just solving puzzles together. It was something different, new, and unique, and I love that from Nintendo. well, and I thought this game provided all of those things. So yeah, it's gonna be a little sad to see it sent off. Yes, the same thing goes for Metroid Prime Federation Force. Please do not kill me, because yeah, I still found this game to be somewhat enjoyable. It was kind of fun to find others online and go on these missions, and some of the missions were really well crafted, and there was lots of cool enemies and bosses to take down, which really required you to work with your team, healing your team, picking your team back up, and just supporting them in battle, and I thought that was a really cool concept. You also have Blast Ball, which I didn't get to play that much, but yeah, both of those are going to be gone. Blast Ball and the core game, you're not going to be able to play online with people, which I actually think will not allow you to play the game. I don't think you can play the mission solo, and even if you do, I think it's very, and I mean extremely difficult. Some missions I don't even think it's possible to complete alone because they're just that hard. Is it a perfect game? Absolutely not, but it is a game, once again, that I think I do want to revisit before the servers are up, so definitely pay attention because I could be playing with you guys. Kirby Battle Royale is another one we'll lose all ability to play, but come on, you know Kirby and the, you know, development team with HAL Labs, they are probably already working on a Battle Royale 2 that you can play on the Switch. I mean, they do that with these type of games all the time, like Kirby Fighters and stuff. Like, you probably got another one in the works, which would make a lot of sense with the new copy abilities that we've gotten with like Forgotten Land and stuff. So, and even Return to Dreamland Deluxe. So there's probably another one coming. But it was a really cool game. It was like a little Battle Royale where it was like 4 Kirbys in one little circle all fighting each other to live. I could see them like almost making this into a bigger full-fledged battle royale, more like 20-30 players, which would be really cool, and putting it on the eShop for the Switch. But at the same time, yes, this game will be gone. It was its first kind of like 3D arena fighter for Kirby that you could play online with people. So yep, that's going to be gone as well, and any missions or anything that are, you know, with this as well. I can't remember if there's missions with this, but definitely jump on while you can if people are still playing at least. Then the final one, the big one that I could think of, is Kid Icarus Uprising. Now, it does have an online mode, and it's actually a really good one. And believe it or not, I think I tried to jump on not too long ago, about a year ago, and there were still a lot of people filling the lobbies. There were lots of sweaty players with maxed out everything because I, you know, just didn't bother doing all that stuff to level my character up when it first came out. But yeah, you're probably going to get absolutely torched by the people that are online still, but at the same time, it's your last chance to kind of play that game online. It's a really fun multiplayer, you know, experience. Running around the stage and blasting each other on these big areas and picking up items and weapons is actually a lot of fun. And I really wish this actually came to the Switch and that they had another online mode for the Switch. It still makes me sad because this is just such huge missed opportunity. It's one of the best online things Nintendo has done, and we just haven't seen it since. So yeah, it'll all be gone, along with online missions as well for your challenge wall. Just like Smash, it's the same thing here. There is a challenge wall for you to complete, and lots of those challenges do come down to some online stuff. Some of them are just not possible today. It's just too difficult. It's a crazy challenge wall for sure. But if you want to be crazy and try to finish your challenge wall, I think there's 3 challenge walls to complete. But yeah, if you're missing some pretty basic online challenges, I would recommend you get those done as soon as possible, or jump on with your friends. This is another thing that maybe I'll jump on with some of you guys and play on a stream or something, because it's just that good. So yeah, I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty and talk about every small, minute title that could be affected by this. So for those of you that have any other titles that I might have missed, I'm sure I missed a lot, comment them down below, and just comment them for other people, so that way we can support everybody that's playing on the Wii U and the 3DS still, and any titles that they might be playing online, so that way they know and they can get everything done that they want to get done before the beginning of next year. Comment them all down below. Make a list if you have to. Something else I want to add is how pretty much make an entire video for this alone as well, but the next console is probably coming very soon. This could very well be an indicator. I know some people were saying, like, wouldn't they just get rid of the Switch servers? No, not at all. They'll always have like 2 consoles running under the servers, and technically they were having 3 with, you know, the Wii U, the 3DS, and the Switch. So yeah, Nintendo didn't need all those servers running, especially if there's a 4th one coming to add to that server stress. It'd be a lot. But yeah, you know, Nintendo did shut down the Wii servers, I think 2 years or even 3 years. I think it was 2014 the Wii servers did shut down, which was about 3 years years before the Switch. So this is actually later than normal, believe it or not. So yeah, if the new console is coming holiday of next year, this is kind of later than normal for Nintendo. But we'll just have to wait and see. To me, it feels like they're making room for another console to join that server base very soon. We're just gonna have to wait. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys mean the world to me. Let's enjoy this Wii U and 3DS one final time as we go throughout the rest of this year. Let's play some online games. Let's all jump online and play some of our old games and enjoy them one final time. But thank you guys, and like always, I'll see you all on the next one. See you guys.